Very good evening to all of you. The parent-child life cycle is the most important and the biggest life cycle on earth. Since it's the biggest one, it has got a lot of challenges as well. Based on my understanding and based on the experiences which people around me have shared, I have thought of putting all of those into this video to create some insight. Now, when a baby is born to a couple, it brings tremendous joy to the family because of an addition to the family. Right from the day one, the parents starts planning about their child's future. Right from the day one, the parents start saving finance for the child's future. Now, the baby is too young to express any of its needs through fulfilled language. All that it knows is to cry to express its needs, which the parents understand very well. What is this cry for? Whether it's crying for food, whether it's crying because it's wet, whether it's crying because it's in pain, or whether it's crying because it needs cuddle. Since the baby is trying to adjust to the routine, it will not have a set routine. The baby cries throughout the night or throughout the day, and parents are taking care of this need very well. They are taking care of their child's need or baby's need in the day, in the night, while juggling with the stress at work. And this is the story that continues throughout their life. Now, when the baby grows into a young child, it starts learning from society, whether it's neighbor or whether it's from school. So it becomes very curious to know what's happening around. As a result, they tend to ask a lot of curious or exploratory questions from their parents. And it's quite repetitive as well, which the parents gladly answer, even though they may have to repeat 100 times. Now, of course, the childhood comes with need as well. When they see their friends with XYZ things, for example, any electronic device, they tend to tell their parents that they need it. And the parents buy them in order to see the smile on their face. Check the background on this. The parents have taken the money from their savings, which they intended to use in their old age, just to buy the things to get to see the smile on your face. Now, with the passage of time, when this young child becomes young adult and it's time to choose a career or a profession, once the child or young adult decides on a career goal, they put up or express their interest in front of their parents, and there comes the parents' part in checking the finance. Whatever they have earned in their life or saved in their life, their entire saving, they compare it with how much is required for their child's education. If it is not enough, not only they put their entire saving, but they sell their assets to help their child complete their career goals in order to attain a proper qualification. Once the child is qualified, they start earning and they start their family life. By this time, the parents are retired. So the parents have a desire to spend rest of their life with their children and see their grandchildren grow. Everything goes well and fine during initial stages because the elderly parents are still in some physical capacity to support with their children and grandchildren's routine. And perhaps at this stage they have got some finance left to support their children financially. But with the passage of time, that's when the real problem happens. Because with the passage of time, the physical health or the mental health of the parent starts declining and the financial gets completely exhausted off. So the parents' physical, I would say, declining of health or illness becomes a burden on children's part. So they find, or even their partner is not happy to keep a sick parent at home. So they find every possible reason to send their elderly parents to old age home. Somehow they manage to send their parents to old age home, and perhaps they are funding or giving finance, or they're just saying the parents are living in one room with attached bathroom and 3 times meal to eat and an attendant to attend. That's enough. Or maybe you are visiting them once in a year with some clothes or with some food. That's enough. My dear young children, have you ever checked and realized it's not enough? Have you ever checked, other than your one visit, what are they feeling or what are they going through to the rest of the 300 or 200 days, whatever days are there in an year, which they are spending alone in the old age home. No, they are sitting on their bed, crying. They are physically, mentally, emotionally affected. Their health is declined. They're crying to God to reunite with their children, to see their children's face at least and then survive. They want to spend their last days with their children. How can you be so inhuman? The parents who have held you up or picked you up when you fell 100 times, have cuddled you, checked with you if you are okay or not, so that you can walk properly. You have kicked them out of the house. The parents who have understood everything when you were a baby and you could not even speak to express your needs. The parents understood your language, your needs without you saying anything to them. And now you can't simply understand their plea that they want to spend their old age or last days with you. What a pity it is. Today, if it's with them, tomorrow it's going to be you. Because in life, there is no rewind button. To add to it, let me explain something that somebody very close to me have said. A couple have taken their elderly parents with them to the airport, saying that they are all flying together and going to US. So the couple left their elderly parents seated at the airport sitting area, and they left to US. The airport authorities just happened to get the attention of these elderly parents who were crying in the sitting area. And then it was the airport authorities' mercy that they took the parents and sent them to old age home. Please don't do this. Now, just awaken your conscience. Put yourself in your elderly parents' shoes. Think about how you want to be treated. Treat others the same way. Your elderly parents does exactly the same way. Please do not abandon them. Do not leave them alone. Your next generation is watching you doing this. If the message in my video has inspired or has made you reverse your decision of abandoning your parents, or has made you to take your parents from old age home, reuniting with you, with your family, taking care of them lovingly with wholeheartedness, I'll be more than happy. That will make my day. Thank you very much. Take care. Stay safe. Bye-bye.